Well, nostalgia is one hell of a drug. Hello everyone, my name is Ryan Cam, here with my brief thoughts on Last Night in Soho. This was directed by Edgar Wright. Hopefully we all know who he is. And it starred Thomasin McKenzie, Anya Taylor-Joy, Matt Smith, and Diana Rigg in her final performance. May she rest in peace. It tells the story of a young girl named Eloise, played by Mackenzie. She is moving to London to attend fashion school, and, well, she's not a big fan of the modern stuff. I can sympathize to a certain extent. She loves the music, the movies, and the clothes, specifically from the 1960s. However, when things fall through with her roommate, she finds another place to live, and she begins to see visions of a girl named Sandy, played by Anya Taylor-Joy, and, well, strange things happen. I am a simple man. I see an Edgar Wright movie, and I watch it. I love the Three Flavors of Cornetto trilogy. See my review of those movies above. I reviewed those earlier this year. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World is excellent, and it's the best video game movie ever made, even though it's not based on an actual video game. And Baby Driver, despite starring Kevin Spacey, the rest of the movie is excellent and one of my favorites of 2017. Edgar Wright kind of went dark for like a really long time. It's strange, but if he was working on this for all that time, it really does show, because I'm not sure if this is in my favorite movies of the year list. However, it's in the conversation. Firstly, the acting was all great. You got Thomasin McKenzie, who is slowly becoming one of my favorites. Ever since I saw her in Old, which was a well-intentioned mess of a movie, she was the best part in there, and she was the best part of Last Night in Soho. She starts out optimistic, and, well, by the end, she becomes grizzled real quick. Anya Taylor-Joy, in the few lines of dialogue we do hear from her, is really good. She's primarily, and this, I'm trying not to spoil this, but she's primarily used as a vision. There's more to it than that, but she's not in the movie as much as you might imagine. Wherever Eloise goes in her visions, Sandy follows, or is the leader of those, if you will. Diana Rigg actually had a bigger role than I imagined, and she was really good here as well. Matt Smith is in here, and, well, let's just say his behavior is not becoming of the Doctor. Terrence Stamp is in here, and he's really great. You think you know where he's going, where they're going with his character, but just when you think you know the answers, the movie changes the questions. And again, no spoilers, but it was well executed. There were some side characters that I wasn't too crazy about, like Eloise's love interest. I think he could have been edited out of the movie and it would have been no different. Also her roommate, her name is Jocasta. I did not like her at all, and I think that was the intention, but the job was done a little too well. Her role is limited, thank goodness, and the actress who plays her does a good job. However, I just did not like that character, and I wasn't a big fan of that. I see the purpose of those characters, the whole modern world thing, playing into the whole nostalgia is good in doses, but dreams are one thing. Everything relevant happens while we're awake. Ham-fisted Dune quote, but there you go. But ultimately, I think these characters were ultimately pointless. Something I did not expect to see from this movie, this is actually quite tense. With a few, genuinely, scary moments. Moments that I did not expect to be jumping at. These were not jump scares, let's not get that twisted. However, there were some genuinely, okay, we're safe. And then something else happens. You're like, oh. Seriously, I am not doing it justice. There's a bit where it's like a dream within a dream. You'll know when you see it, but it stays with you. There was a bit of a risk near the third act of the movie where I was like, um, is this getting a little too twisty for its own good? But I think at the end everything stabilizes and it all made sense to me. So ultimately I was like, okay, they did fine enough. But there were parts where I was just like, seems a tad weird to be in a movie like this. But ultimately, my problems with this movie are kind of minuscule. I don't like a couple of the side characters, however, their involvement is limited. The rest of the movie is top quality. If you're a fan of Edgar Wright, then I highly recommend this one. I think I prefer more of his earlier work, however, I don't think Edgar Wright has made a truly bad movie. Even the ones I'm kind of heh on are still incredibly well made. And that goes double for Last Night in Soho. I'm going to give it a great rating. So, have you seen Last Night in Soho? Leave your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear what you have to say about it. And I will be having reviews up for The Last Duel and Dune. They are both incredibly late, but just other things, Scary Mania things, got in the way. But those reviews will be out. I guarantee it. And I will be wrapping up Scary Mania this weekend as Halloween is on Sunday, and I'm so looking forward to that. So be sure to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date. And if you like this video, please be sure to leave a like, and like I said, comment your thoughts down below. I'd love to hear what you have to say about the movie. My name is Ryan Cam, and I'll see you in the next one.